the negotiation workbook. How do you maximize this baby to get more of what you want in negotiations? This workbook is a companion to my best-selling book, Don't Leave Money on the Table. Let me zoom in for y'all so you can see this. Boom, that right there. So I'm Jacqueline Twillie. I'm the author of Don't Leave Money on the Table, Negotiation Strategies, and Navigating the Career Jungle. Both books are bestsellers. And today I'm going to just give you a couple of steps on how to maximize the workbook, which is a companion again to this book. So in the beginning of this workbook, one of the things that you'll see is I have a checklist here. This checklist, the Latte method, that is your pre-negotiation checklist. Before you negotiate, you want to go through this list. Even if you're short on time, still go through the Latte list. Now, the reason why you want to start every negotiation going through your negotiation checklist, aka Latte, is because you want to ensure the smoothest conversation possible. Now, keep this in mind. Negotiation is a conversation, not a battle. You heard me. Negotiation is a conversation, not a battle. So once you get into the workbook, you have the breakdown of what Latte stands for, and there's space in here for you to write what it is. Again, this video is a walkthrough of how to maximize this workbook. If you need to understand what Latte is, check my other videos on that. I have a whole video on Latte negotiation method. Now, 80% of your negotiation is going to be done in the prep. So you need to spend quite a bit of time doing research and getting ready, because information is power. The more you know, the better informed decisions you'll be able to make. So there's a whole nother video on information is power and a couple of tips on that, all on this channel, all for free. Check it out. Right here, I talk about research. And I give you some questions to consider that I want you to answer before you hop into it. Now, the way this workbook is laid out, it is designed for you to actually get in there, write in the book, okay? I want you to write in this workbook because it's gonna help you gain as much info as possible so that when you walk into the conversation, what did I say about conversations? Negotiation is just a conversation. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let me give you another breakdown. I have in here, inside of the workbook, you'll see pages like this where it's pretty much different research points that you need to consider. And I want to walk you through one of these pages. Right now I'm on page 12. So if you're following along, the first set of pages like this is on page 12. Research each area of your negotiation. So let me give you an example. If you're negotiating a salary, what are the components that are related to the salary? The job title, the location, or if it's working remotely, what equipment or software are they going to provide you? Those are different areas of the negotiation. So each of those points you would list out in this section, okay? And next, underneath that, there's an area that says, what information do you need to gain? Now, right there, what information do you need to gain? If you have any holes where you're like, not sure about this, not sure about that, that is where you jot that information down. Now, for each point that you're going to discuss inside of your negotiation, for instance, what equipment or software are they going to provide? What the location is? What title you're going to have? I want you to list out each. You have here listed out each point, and on this side, you're going to go into further detail outlining those areas, okay? The goal here is to prepare you so that when you go into this conversation, you're not stumbling over your words and you're not like, I didn't think about that part. No, this right here is going to get you ready. So when you go in, you can clearly articulate everything that you need to know inside of the negotiation. So I want to flash forward to the back of the workbook, starting at page 57, secret scripts. Woo! I like that part. All right, so in this section of the book, I give you some starter negotiation scripts. So there's a couple of pages of this where I give you a response to some common negotiation scenarios. And what I want you to do with this section of the book is customize it to your vocabulary. Okay, so if you normally talk very casually, customize these phrases so that it comes off authentic and it's in your true voice, because that's part of negotiation. It has to sound like you. So take what I'm giving you here, these negotiation scripts, and I want you to remix it and write out exactly what you want to say. And this is going to help you when you're having the conversation for things to roll off your tongue smoothly and so that you sound confident, because confidence is more than half the battle. Now you got to prepare, and because of your preparation, that's going to lead to your confidence. Hence, 80% of your negotiation is done in the prep. So this is just a preview of how to use this Don't Leave Money on the Table workbook. It's, again, the companion to the Don't Leave Money on the Table Negotiation Strategies book. And if you want more info, I want you to head over to JacquelineTwillie.com. I have courses there. If you want to work with me one-on-one, if you have a negotiation coming up and you need some help, you can book a negotiation strategy session with me there. All right, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and by all means, if you know anyone negotiating, please share this with them, because my ultimate intention is to make sure that I am providing tips, tools, and practical strategies for women to be able to use as they elevate their leadership. So, until the next video, continue to emulate excellence and eliminate excuses.